So let's look at the essential KPIs. I call these two the essential ones: yield efficiency, which is an indicator of raw material loss. And the second one is OEE, or overall equipment effectiveness. OEE is part of lean manufacturing principles. This was developed by the Toyota Corporation many years ago. And it's used widely, worldwide now in many manufacturing operations. And you'll see why in a minute. It's very informative. So OEE is looking at your production time. And it says for a year, let's say, for example, 365 days of total production time. Well, we need to subtract out of that our planned downtime. So this could be amount of lunches, breaks, holidays, cleaning, maintenance. You gotta subtract that. So I'm left with X amount of planned production time. Then in operation, once I'm operating, I have certain losses. Those losses could be unplanned stops. So this could be a motor, could be a knife blade, could be anything that shuts you down during the course of the production other than something that's planned. It could also be extended changeovers. We have a certain amount of time allotted for changeovers. Say it's 30 minutes. If I go 31 minutes, I got 1 minute over here in unplanned downtime due to changeovers. This is important to keep track of this. And the OEE really, these principles help us define that. So after our production run is over, we can say we have a certain amount of unplanned downtime or availability loss. So we have actual effective runtime. And then we have another calculation here that looks at net runtime, which looks at our performance loss. So performance loss in extrusion, or the making process of aquafeed or pet food, this is our extrusion rate. If that diet is expected to run at 10 ton per hour, but you're only running at 5 ton per hour, it takes me twice as long to make that product. That shows up here in performance loss, or the net runtime. So we keep track of our runtime, or our run rates. And then we have quality losses, defective product. If I'm making a floating feed and it's sinking, all that product's got to be reworked. That runtime, everything is, I can't sell it, has to be reworked. So that complete duration of time is now a loss. So that ends up here we end up with effective runtime. After we deduct all of these different sources of downtime, we're left with effective runtime. So how do we calculate then the OEE? We have first calculator availability. So it's actual runtime divided by the planned production time. That's going to give you a percentage, let's say 90%. Then you have actual production rate divided by target production rate. That's going to give you your performance. And that's going to be, hopefully it's 99%, 95%. And then you're going to look at quality losses. So that's the good product divided by the total product made. Ultimately, you're going to take availability times performance times quality, and that results in OEE.